Hi, everyone. Welcome to Just Wing It with Blake and Jamie. How are you today? Thanks for coming in, Ken and Paprika. Appreciate it. How are you both doing today? And what did you eat for dinner? I'm having canned beef stew that I put in the microwave. Hi, Alyssa. Thanks for coming in. Hashtag Dr. Pepper, which I got one right now. What do you mean, no comment, Ken? Hashtag Dr. Pepper. Blood should be in a moment. Just what the doctor ordered. Yep. If I can actually set up my phone. As you know, we are going to be reviewing Direct Day with Kevin Costner and Jennifer Garner. This was such a Blake movie, for sure. You like my hair down with the hat? Yeah, I know. So I should put my hair down. It's hard because, I'm getting ready for bed. Was that better, Ken? Just for you, honey. I don't like myself in hats, but I gotta wear it for the podcast. I actually didn't put a mask in my hair tonight. I forgot to do that before I got in the shower. All right. And here is Blake. Hi, Blake.
Hello, hello. All right, look, I
How
got my
are you?
Boston gear on today. Boston is on the game. I'm sorry, the game is on, but I'm here with you guys. We're talking about one of my favorite movies today, and we're watching basketball. So let's get into it. I'm so happy to see you. I'm sorry I don't have my Dr. Pepper hat on, but I got to rep it. I got to rep today. Okay. We're down in the series. We lost,
Oh
guys. We
no.
lost on Monday, so we got redemption. We got to get this win tonight, or it's bad news bears for us. But
Is that
I'm here.
is that better, Ken? He said my
I
hat
can
was
see it.
crooked.
I can see it. That's good. That's good. You're not crooked anymore.
And
Oh yeah, most deaf. Yeah, yeah. Here we are. We're always here. I like their can style right now. It's a freaking
oh,
Jurassic Park uh,
oh, I just got a plain
rebirth.
one. Mine's regular.
Jurassic Park rebirth. This is a Mosasaurus. It is very long, 30.5 meters. That's pretty long. Dang, 30 meters? That's a long. That's long. Holy cow. That's like as long as my house almost. Like if you took away my garage, that's probably the length of my house. Yeah, that's pretty big.
What do you
But
mean keep the
anyway,
party volume down? There's no party volume.
boom, 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 boom,
So,
boom, boom.
who are they playing?
We advanced to the next round. We're playing the Knicks in a best of 7, and we lost game 1 at home. Kristaps Porzingis went out, and Sam Hauser suffered a high ankle sprain, so he's not playing tonight, unfortunately. But other than Sam Hauser being out, we're healthy. We're good to go. Uh, we need this win. This is desperate because we're at home and we can only lose one at home if we're going to lose one at all. So I hate it. Ugh, it just makes me so mad that we lost one at home and we shouldn't have. We should not have lost that game. We blew a 20-point lead. That's the part that bothers me. How do you blow a 20-point lead?
Exactly. I mean, I'm not a sports person, but that sounds like
It's pretty. I mean, in football, that's 3 scores, and that's a lot of time. Like, if you're down 20 in football, that's technically 3 touchdowns. So,
yeah.
ugh, it's not good. Not good. But you know what? I'm happy. I'm having a good day. We need to get this win, or else it will turn into a bad day.
Oh no. and Ken says Mesosaurus sounds like Taco Bell.
It sounds like Taco Bell.
I don't know. He's weird. Hi, Dee Dee. Thanks for coming
Mesosaurus.
in.
I mean, like what? Like one of their chalupas or something? A Mesosaurus chalupa? That sounds right.
I don't. I
I like
guess.
the way that sounds. How's that? Can I be seen better?
Yep. You got your
Okay.
gear on.
Yes.
So, what did you eat tonight?
I am going to eat hamburger helper and corn. I haven't
Ooh,
eaten yet.
it sounds good. Minus the corn. I'm not a corn person.
It's so good for you. Uh, them
I don't like it.
corn-fed boys out there, and where are you at?
Illinois. When I used to live in
Yeah,
Illinois.
there you go. Yeah, them
Yep.
corn-fed boys in Illinois.
Which I'm from.
Oh no, it's Nebraska. They're the corn huskers. Yeah.
No, isn't that
That
Iowa?
is it Iowa?
It might be Iowa. I don't know.
I thought Nebraska had the corn huskers. I thought that was their whole alma mater there. I may be wrong. I don't know.
I have
Chat,
no
help us
clue.
out. Look it up. Come on. Let us know. Keep us from lying.
Well,
We need a Jamie like Joe Rogan. He has his Jamie. Like we need a Jamie to our Jamie that can,
a,
look
a,
stuff
J-
up.
a Jamie squared.
Yeah, Jamie squared.
Hi, Francesca. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Hope
chat.
everything's going well for you.
It's good to see everybody. I hope everyone's
Yes.
having a good day.
And of course, The movie we're reviewing is
I already said it. You say it this time.
Draft Day.
Draft
Blake's
day.
one of Blake's oh, hi Damien, thanks for coming in. Oh, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Yep, okay.
Yes, I was right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Who told us? Who told us?
Damien did.
Thank you, Damien. Thank you. Um, yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite movies. I love Kevin Costner. He's in a lot of movies that I like. There's another movie that we have to review that has Kevin Costner. It's called Tin Cup, and
Oh,
I
I saw that.
love.
Wasn't that about golf?
Yes, yes,
Oh my
and
gosh.
it's got Rene Russo in it, and Cheech Marin. It's so good. I
Okay,
love that movie.
Paprika.
But we'll save that one because we can't get on a roll of because we're on a what's her name? Jennifer
Jennifer
Vega,
Garner.
Jennifer
Garner.
Garner. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've already done two movies in a row. Yeah, so we can't do that again. But
So
what was our movie next week? We already picked it.
no, we didn't.
We
We
didn't?
no.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, um, yeah, I love this movie.
So what do you
I,
rate it first? Out of
ah,
4, 1 to 4.
well, you go first. I'm gonna be up there, so I'd like to hear what you say.
As much as I don't like sports, I give it a 4
Tell us why.
because I really liked how it showed like that day. It showed how stressful everything was leading up to it, and how, but he had all this other stuff going on, but the draft day is the most stressful day.
Lots of
And
anxiety and
yeah,
intensity, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I
no
don't.
doubt.
Oh, she might have been in the Notebook. Oh, Francesca gave it a 1. Why do you give it a 1?
All the way down there? Wow, that's rough. That's rough.
But
All right, and I'm unbiased here. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 because, and the only I love the story, I love football, I love the concept, but I'm gonna let y'all know now. This is not how trades happen. They don't happen like this. I mean, they take long, developed. They analyze trades before they happen. I mean, it takes months and months of planning. They'll see how the draft board comes out before they decide on something that they've already planned on doing 10, you know, 20 weeks already ahead. Like they're just so much different than this. This doesn't happen on a whim. This is a great story, and you know, as far as like getting a sports person involved and to get an understanding of the process of trades, this is just for entertainment purpose. That's why I give it 3.5.
so Ken says 4 stars. Sports aside, he was on fire with life. Francesca says it was a horrible idea for a movie.
Really? Hmm. That's rough. I just well, I'm sorry, Francesca. I usually try not to give anybody any one movies. This one I love this movie, and I didn't even give it 4 stars. So
I liked it because I liked how it shows, because I guess I could relate, not to like the sports theme, but because
yeah,
my daily life is when I'm at work,
making
it's
decisions like that and
I
people
have
hounding
yeah.
you, and you've got all this going on around you. It's
e,
super intense,
Yeah,
and
and then of course then you have like kids calling you, or Ken calling me, or stuff at
yeah.
home, dealing with stuff at home while I'm dealing with all the stress at work and having to make
And then
big
you've got this
decisions.
other
And
boss that
yeah,
could really get mad at you for stuff, and like,
yeah.
it's just so it blows my mind how this stuff works. I mean, the how do I put this? Um, the movie was very smooth with anxiety. It flowed so well. I feel like everything just hit at the exact moment as it should. It kept building and building and building. He just added an extra block of everything that was bothering him, and it added an antagonist here in the coach, and you've got players over here that are wanting to get traded because you hear you made this trade. And I mean, it's the fallout from the whole story,
I,
it's great. Everything gets connected. But at the beginning, you remember he put that note in his pocket when he was at the table. He was writing that note, and it said Vontae Mack, no matter what. He
yeah,
knew what he was going to do no matter what. This whole time. This whole time. So,
yeah. And Ken says, yes, we'll let Alyssa give bad recommendations. And she's like, hey, now. Um, but um, I think the other part I really loved is because, like, last minute he makes a decision that nobody expected, and that took everybody off guard. That then nobody wanted Bo Williams or Bo
Bo Callahan.
Callahan. Sorry, Callahan,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everybody's like, wait, what? Why didn't you pick him? And and they were
I
so
mean,
confused that everybody was scared of why he didn't pick him. And
I
then
mean, that's just him trusting his own plan. He had an idea of what he was going to do at the very beginning. So I guess in a way, I guess you could say, like, in a nutshell, in a really compressed nutshell, this is how trades work. Like, you have a plan at the very beginning and you see how it plays out with everyone else. And I don't know. I, maybe at some point he did think that he was gonna take Bo.
I think so. And then I think he was like, after he's
I'm
like,
gonna trust my gut because I wrote it on this paper.
well, and not to mention, like, he called and goes, why didn't anyone come to your birthday party? And he's like, I don't remember much about that night. And he's like, and that was like,
Yeah,
I think the confirmation, because with everything he was going based off a character, you know,
yeah.
and
I think it was character, and he noticed the play. I mean, remember they
yeah,
broke down how Vontae Mack sacked him 4 times in one
yeah.
game.
And he goes, and
And as soon as
Bunsen,
he got ejected, it changed the momentum and they ended up winning. That's the
it
only
did,
reason, because he wasn't out there. He would have got crushed and demolished and scared,
yeah.
tore up.
And he gave, and then, when he said, um well, yeah, he got kicked out because he gave some woman the football. He goes, that wasn't some woman, that was his sister. She died 6 months later. And they're like, oh, okay. So it showed a difference in character from, and that's why he went with character versus necessarily who everybody thought was like the best player. Ken says the movie started with the world talking crap about how he would screw it up and prevailed in the, yeah. And when he made that decision, everyone's like, how stupid is he? He didn't go with Bo. and, and then it ended up, and then they're like, wait, why didn't he go with Bo? What does he know that nobody else knows? So then nobody wanted Bo.
Yeah, yeah, that surprised me too. So
I had a gut feeling, honestly, that he was not going to go with Bo. Wait, Blake? Uh-oh. He probably got a phone call from Natalie. Natalie's calling. But I think, oh, I don't know what, he's gone. But I think the main reason I liked it so much and I could relate is because, yes, I'm not in football, but I have every day I'm dealing with stress and having to make decisions every day that can affect,
Sorry.
that. Oh, no problem. I was telling the chat, oh, that's Natalie calling. Oh, he didn't like that. So, I have to make some big decisions sometimes with at the hospital. Blake? He's having some issues. I get that stressful feeling with between work and family and everything else, and and I think I it was relatable to me, I guess. Yeah, Francesca, you got all the cool emojis. So while we're waiting on him, would to come back, what movie do you guys want to watch next week? Yeah, poor computer. Oh, the poor computer. Yeah, and he's like, "Who broke my computer? Who would do that?" And Kevin Costner's eyes like, "Oh crap, that was me." And he's like, "I did. I'll buy you a new one." And he's just like looking at him like, "Why would you do that?" I was mad. Now that reminds me of Ken when he got, well, he's not as bad anymore, but when he would get mad, like he'd like something wasn't going right at the on his car, he'd throw the wrench in his at the windshield. That's how angry Ken used to be when he was probably about Blake's age.
Sorry, my got too much going on right now.
Are you Kevin Costner right now?
Oh, God, tell me about it.
Ken says fake news. No, that's real news. You were a hothead when you were younger. Something didn't go right, you throw your wrench at the windshield, and then you're paying for a new windshield because you're a hothead.
I
So,
would. I really would. Man. Uh, so what was your favorite part?
I think my favorite part was at the end whenever he called it in, and they said Vontae Mac, and they're like Vontae Mac, and it just like made everyone like all freaked out.
Yeah, did you expect that?
I honestly actually thought he was going to do that just by him calling and second guessing Bo's character. I kind of figured he was going to go with Vontae. I almost predicted that. Ken says the
It's
smashing of the computer was his favorite part. Francesca, did you have a favorite part even though you didn't like it? Is there a part you did like? What was your favorite?
uh I think mine was just him making all the moves after he picked Vontae and all seeing everything going crazy and uh that was pretty good. The coach going into the office and setting the draft analysis on fire, and then she comes in and she's like, "Can I get you guys some coffee?" He's like, "Yeah, that'd be great. Light and sweet, honey." And she's like, "Yeah, I'm not getting you idiots anything."
Yeah, I like that part too. Francesca says, "Eternal sunshine of the spotless mind." Yes. Oh,
Ah,
she didn't really have a good part. Yeah, I liked that was funny too. And then whenever I liked the I thought it was funny when the ex-wife and the mom comes in, and then Jennifer Garner comes in, and he's like, this is my ex-wife, so and so, and so. This is I forget Jennifer Garner's real name, and they're like, and then the mom's like, that's the, and she's like, oh, that's the, and Jennifer Garner's just like, oh, awkward.
I think that I'm trying to put my head around it. I mean, a bad choice of team, I think, or maybe like the team was dying, so they needed this. The Browns were a terrible franchise from like 2000 to, I mean, until this movie was made in 2013, I think is when it was made, 2014, something like that. It's
um,
just awful franchise. Didn't
well,
have any kind of winning
well,
record.
bring up the IMDb.
Yes, absolutely. Let's
While
do
he's
that.
doing that, is there anything you guys want to watch for next week? You know what I think? I think we should watch A Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger. I love that movie.
Yeah, poor feller. Rest in peace. It's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, the end was really good, but the age set was off for a new baby. Yeah. I mean, yeah, because Kevin Costner's old. Even in this movie, he looked old. Like he had been like 50. But there are people having babies at that age, Ken, nowadays. Not everyone can be weird like us and get get pregnant at 18 years old.
That's what they mostly do. More like 16 now.
Yeah, that was my daughter. I was 18 and
Um,
daughter was 16.
okay. Draft Day 2014. It's PG-13. Oh, shout out to the Black Panther. He's in this movie. The guy who played the Black Panther, he passed away, he died, he had cancer. But the guy who played Vontae Mack was also the guy who played the Black Panther.
Oh, that Vontae Mack was the one?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I
you're,
forget what his name is,
you're such a
but
brat, Ken.
it was a good runtime. It was a little long, hour and 50 minutes, but it's not too bad. I mean, we kept it under 2 hours.
Yeah. What are you looking at?
The game, but it's
Oh,
loading. I'm just like, I'm
I
sorry.
was
I'm
like,
trying to
I
wait for
saw
it to load, but it's not
I,
loading.
I could see your eyes looking elsewhere, but you're on the iPad. I'm like, what are you looking at? Quiet.
I'm
I'm
sorry. I'm
I'm
so
catching
distracted right now.
you. I can tell.
Goodness. Come on now. The internet's running shoddy, so I apologize.
Today was such a long day. It was almost a 12-hour day for me.
I cannot get the IMDb to load up. Come on. There we go. Keep it going.
Yeah.
Keep it
Ooh, a
going.
piece of candy. Wait, who was that? Was that Family Guy?
um,
They always did that. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
oh yeah, yeah.
Family Guy. Yeah, I think it was.
uh, okay. It's the draft day in the NFL, and as general manager of the Cleveland Browns, Sonny is forced to come up with a big movie. after trade or a big move, not big movie. Sorry. After trading for the number one pick, Sonny has to choose between a lower ranked linebacker with a questionable past or a celebrated quarterback with a questionable future. All the while, Sonny is walking in the footsteps of his father, and personal complications force their way to the surface. So that's a great analyst or summary of the movie. Like with him having a kid and all that, that right there, getting told that you're gonna be a dad, and he's like not young either, like for the first
Yeah.
time.
Oh, and
It's
he's
pretty
like,
crazy.
and he's like, of all the days to tell me that today, really? And she's like, and I can't help it. Well, just like I told Ken that I was pregnant with Alyssa when I'm 18 years old on April Fool's Day, but I didn't know it was April Fool's Day at the time. I just went and took a pregnancy test and it was positive, and so I started bawling, and his mom called Ken over, and um I was bawling, and then they said that I'm pregnant, and he just started laughing because he thought it was he's like, oh, April Fools, and they're like, no, it's not April Fools.
It's legit. It's real.
And 9 months later, Alyssa came.
Mm. Well, we went through a really good sports movie, and we got more that we need to do. We need to do the movie that's here about the team in Midland, Friday Night Lights. That's a great movie. We really
That's
need to do Rudy. That would be another
oh
one,
yes.
and and the story with about the Philadelphia. Uh, Mark Wahlberg played in it. Vince Papali. It's
Hmm.
called Invincible. It's really good. We need to see that one too. Right. Uh, let's get some trivia in here. The trick used by the Washington Redskins of taping a $100 bill on the back of the playbook seemed to be inspired by an anecdote of Jamarcus Russell. Jamarcus Russell was the number one pick in the NFL, and he was terrible. He was awful. The worst. He's arguably people say that he is the worst number one overall draft pick of all time. Jamarcus Russell. If you don't know who he is, just go look him up after this. I'm not going to get too much into it. All I'm saying is he was pros- projected to be the greatest, and he went number one, and he was terrible, terrible. But anyway, his coaches in Oakland did not believe he was watching the game film, and once purposely sent him home with a blank DVD to watch. He returned claiming he watched the video and liked the game plan, obviously lying.
That's funny.
The team Sonny trades for the top pick was originally supposed to be the New York Jets, but they dropped out of the movie at the last minute. Hmm.
Hmm.
All right.
And
The
my one of my subscribers, and she's a content creator too. She's a big Seahawks fan, so I'm sure she would have loved this movie.
I don't particularly care for the Seahawks, but I don't hate them either. I've got Sean Alexander over there at one of my players.
Hey,
Just
I'm somewhat near Cleveland, right? Is Columbus, Ohio, near Cleveland?
Uh, yeah, Cleveland, Ohio, Columbus, Ohio,
It's
Canton,
gotta be.
Ohio. Where's
It's,
Canton from there?
I don't know,
Yeah.
but I'm
Well,
I'm in
Canton is
Columbus
where
right
the
now.
NFL Hall of Fame is.
Oh,
I would love to go there someday.
well, I'm in Columbus. I don't know how far away that is. Yeah, same state,
I don't
yo.
know either. I don't know. Same state. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
The film was initially rated R, But Lionsgate appealed the rating and got a PG-13 rating without making any cuts. As a result, it is a very rare PG-13 film that uses the term mother effer. I won't say it all, but
Thank you.
the movie originally centered around the Buffalo Bills instead of the Cleveland Browns. Okay, makes sense. But the studio changed it to the Browns because the production costs in Ohio were cheaper.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense. I wonder what
the
made him go with the Seattle Seahawks then versus the other
Because the
one.
Jets dropped out.
Yeah. I wonder what
Yeah, I
made
mean
him.
that's my only thought.
Well, I mean, like, why Seattle? I mean, there's like a gazillion other teams.
They weren't particularly that well then either. They were just getting good. The
No.
Legion of Doom, the Legion of Boom was a couple years after that. Really good team. Went to back-to-back Super Bowls. Lost one of them, but nonetheless. Uh, The 2014 NFL Draft had a lot of similarities to the plot of the movie. The actual draft had a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback falling in the draft, the Cleveland Browns making a pick that was questioned heavily, and the Browns making multiple trades. John Gruden even stated, "This is better than draft day," on airing during the actual draft. That's funny.
Ken says the Bears.
Arian Foster, a real running back, he played for the Texans. Uh, he who portrays Ray Jennings in this movie actually played running back in the NFL for the Houston Texans and Miami Dolphins from 2009 to 2016. Ironically, he went undrafted in the 2009 NFL draft out of the University of Tennessee. Hmm, that's pretty cool. This was Ivan Reitman's final film as a director before his death in 2022. That's pretty sad.
Was that Vontae?
No, the director.
Oh,
Um, let's see. Let's go down here some more. The original release date was April 11th, 2014. The budget was 25 million. Opening weekend, it made 9 million. Gross worldwide, it made 29 million.
oh, it's
So
not much.
not much. It only made
Es-
about 5 million, and
Especially with
that's considered a bust. So,
yeah, especially with Kevin Costner and Jennifer Garner in there. I figured
oh yeah.
they
Well,
would have
this is
had.
her. This is young Jennifer Gardner, like 24, like young in her acting career. She was barely a supporting role in this movie. So,
She was more than a supporting role. She was like almost the one of the main characters.
well, yeah, yeah. I mean, you're right. Yeah,
Ken
you're
says
right.
Dennis Leary as the coach was very believable. Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He did
definitely.
pretty good.
He did do good. I liked him a lot.
So, what are we gonna watch next week? Can we do A Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger? Unless
uh,
somebody else has something that they would rather.
that's good with me. A Knight's Tale. Let's do it.
Does
It's a
that
great
sound
movie.
good, chat? And it's kind of like another. Well, it is a sports movie. And it was sports from there. Really can. All right. So, if no objections, we're gonna do A Knight's Tale next week. One of my favorite movies. I love it.
Let's do it.
All righty. And the chat doesn't
Whew.
seem to
No
have anything
objections.
else
Oh,
to.
I'm sorry. I'm ugh, whew, thinking about a lot right now.
I'm sorry. Oh, Francesca said Money Pit. I forgot we were
Oh,
gonna
she
watch.
did. She
Oh,
did. Yeah.
so okay, we got
Knight's Tale next week
okay. We'll do
or 2 weeks.
yeah. So Money Pit next week and A Knight's Tale
I
the following
told
week.
you we had another movie. I told
Well,
you.
I think that was a while back though.
No,
I
no,
don't.
no, no, no. That was last week.
Oh,
Yeah. No, she mentioned that last week.
oh, okay. Man, I can't remember.
Yeah, Money Pit for sure. I'm ready. Let's do it. I love that
Okay,
movie.
Alyssa says she's good with Money Pit. All right, Ken says Money Pit. All right, we're gonna do Money Pit next week with Tom Hanks and
This is like
Sherry.
our fifth Tom Hanks movie. I
Well,
love
he
him. It's okay.
but he's in a lot, so it's kind of hard
I know.
not to.
We've done a lot of. I mean, I want to know. Like, I we need to make a list. I keep saying this. Ugh, I'm terrible.
Alice in Chains, Ken. What's Alice in Chains?
It's a band, I think.
Yeah, he's doing this. This is what Ken does. So, like, if I say something and it's like, say, it's like a I'll be talking, and if it's a line in a song, he does that. He'll throw it down. And so he's doing Alice in Chains because either me or you said something with the line in there. And I don't know what line it is. So what's the line, Ken? What did we say? It's so annoying. He'll interrupt me while I'm talking and say the name of the band. Like if I'm like, oh, what in one more day this will happen, he'll go Diamond Rio. And I'll be like, really, Ken? Really?
I like Diamond Rio. We could talk about that. Let's go find a documentary about Diamond Rio. We'll review that.
It's annoying when you're in the middle of talking and he interrupts you to tell you who sang the song, and it's like, dude, I'm not singing a song, I'm telling you something. But it's funny because now I somewhat, I mean, in a little bit I do that. Well, I was in a board meeting. I'm sitting there because I don't sit at the table at the board meetings because I'm not um as high up. So I sit in the like corner, type thing. And they're talking about something and they're like, oh, one more day. And I'm like, Diamond Rio. But I didn't say it out loud. But I'm sitting here thinking in my head, I'm like, oh great, now I'm doing it, Ken. Thanks. It's rubbing off on me, Kenneth. So all right, we're gonna do Money Pit next week. And then we'll do A Knight's Tale after that. All right. Do you have any last words?
Oh, one last thing that we forgot about this movie. Shout out to Sam Elliott. He's always awesome, and no matter whatever he plays, he was real believable as a coach too.
Yes. Okay. Any
Go
last word?
Boston!
Go
Don't
Boston.
lose tonight.
Go
We cannot
Boston.
lose this game.
All right. The riddle of the night is what has four fingers and a thumb but is not living?
A corpse?
No. What has four fingers and a thumb but is not living?
Was it living at one point?
No.
So it's an inanimate object.
Yes.
A claw, a crane, uh, four fingers and a thumb. A robot.
Nope.
Ooh, four fingers and a thumb. A mannequin.
Nope.
That's it?
Nope.
Oh. That should have been it because that's right. That's not wrong.
Finger Lake. Nope. Any other guesses?
I'm out.
A glove.
That one was stupid.
All right, everyone. Thank you for everything you do and staying interactive. It helps us tremendously. And hashtag Dr. Pepper. And please,
Hashtag sponsor us, please. I
yes,
love you.
please. And remember, you're all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And the quote for tonight comes from George Santayana. The soul is the voice of the body's interest. Great quote. And you all have a great night. Bye.
See y'all next week.